Welcome in, everybody. It is our Boulevard home game of the week here on a Wednesday night from Desert Hills High School. It's the playoffs here in the first round. We've got the Mountain View Bruins in town to take on the Desert Hills Thunder in this first round matchup. Caden Formaster, Chris Nelson here with you on the broadcast this evening. Welcome in, everybody. Happy you're here, and we're happy to get the playoffs underway.
Yeah, interesting start time. We got a 6:30 tip-off tonight. Mountain View, get this game in, get them back up north. I got to say, I'm excited to be a part of the broadcast tonight, Caden. I'm honored that you asked, and Caden's leaving.
No, Monica's asking me a question over here on the camera.
Camera person. Really interested tonight. The Thunderdome in full swing again. Like I said, an early start. The Mountain View Bruins from Orem in town.
Yeah, absolutely.
Take the little 3.5-hour drive down south. I love their colors, by the way. The maroon and the yellow.
It's a good color scheme.
That's a slick
Absolutely.
look. That's a slick look.
Absolutely.
4A state tournament. Let's do this.
It's here, and it is presented to you by Sport Court of Southern Utah. Pregame by Sport Court. You can get the home court advantage and turn your backyard into family fun at sportcourtofsouthernutah.com. You can give them a call as well, 435-586-1282. So here inside of the pregame show, of course, yes, Desert Hills, Mountain View. These two teams have not met up this season, but they have had some similar opponents. Mountain View has played two other Region 9 schools in Snow Canyon and Cedar. Beat both of them in the preseason. But for Mountain View, preseason was where their success really was at. Once they hit region, it got real tough for them. They only had one region win throughout the entire course of this season. So it's been a little bit of a struggle in the second half of the year for them. We'll see how it is tonight against Desert Hills. Desert Hills as well, I wouldn't say outright struggled in region play. They had some split games, where they beat Pineview, they lose to Pineview.
Wait, hang on, let's don't sugarcoat it, okay? They've limped along at the end of the season. They've lost the last four games.
The last four have been rough.
Okay.
The last four have been rough. They've taken a little bit of a dip. But they are poised and ready to try to go out and win this one. And Mountain View, of course, they're in the playoffs. I mean, they're going to be fighting for it as well.
Never know what's going to happen. These two teams statistically are very similar. They don't have that one scorer that stands out above all the other scores. I'm sure we're going to get our players, our keys to the game here in just a moment. But both of them very – oh, hey, look at that.
Yeah, we got our stats, our little head-to-head matchup here.
I like that Mountain View Bruin logo.
That's pretty good there.
Yeah, the red, the maroon, the yellow. So statistically, they're relatively close.
They're pretty close here. One thing that I look at, though, is the assists. Mountain View is going to be passing the ball a little bit more than Desert Hills does, which is true. Desert Hills, one of the things that they like to do a lot is try to get the ball down low to Jack Openshot and kind of let him go ISO. Or they go kick it out up top to Ben Chase, and he goes ISO. It's really a lot of that kind of play. It's a lot of post-up moves. It's a lot of one-on-one kind of basketball. So their assist numbers are kind of low. Every so often they work that kick-out three, but for the most part, their assist numbers are going to be a little lower. They play a grindy game of basketball.
They really do, yeah. And I guess the biggest number to look at the bottom of the screen there was the win-loss record. And Desert Hills has a little bit of an advantage there. We're getting ready for the national anthem here in just a second.
Yep, absolutely. And again, our coverage today is brought to you by some of our great local partners like Findlay Subaru. You can go to findlaysubaru.com on the savings side of the freeway. Go check out the all-star lineup, as well as Bucks Ace Hardware, Downey's Clothing, Honolulu Grill, Grass Creek Construction, bringing you all of the action here tonight. All right, we're going to step aside. National anthem on its way. When we come back, we'll give you the starting lineups here on the Fan Sports Network.
Need an appliance or two? AWP's got you. Check out the remodeled expansive showroom, highlighting the Cafe series with colors like matte black, matte white, and modern glass. Make your kitchen stand out. Come see the local boys at AWP across the freeway from the Bloomington Walmart.
Welcome to the Back Nine. We bring the world's best courses to you. Elevate your game at any time with 24/7 access to top-tier golf technology and expert PGA instructors available. Back Nine Golf is a place to improve your swing for all ages. Join us today.
Best Friends Animal Sanctuary in Kanab is open daily for free family fun. Take a tour, volunteer, hike a trail, or bring home a new best friend. Visit Best Friends today for magical memories that'll last forever.
Create your own relaxing, comfortable space. Boulevard Home offers the guaranteed best prices on furniture, appliances, mattresses, and more. And buy with no interest financing. Shop Boulevard Home, because home is who we are.
You could wander around a warehouse store forever and never find the one thing that can make all the difference. A helpful face? Now that's something to consider. Everything your local Bucks Ace stands for is written on our faces. Welcoming, neighborly, knowledgeable. When you're in need of a helpful face, visit one of our 3 Southern Utah locations.
Hey, it's Marco from Coral Canyon Golf Course, inviting you to play the course with the best backdrop in Southern Utah. Make sure you get out and experience great golf for a great price at Coral Canyon. Visit coralcanyongolfcourse.com or call us at 435-688-1700 for your tee times.
Your child's sports journey starts with the City of St. George Recreation. From their first steps on the court or field to becoming a star player, our youth sports programs are here to develop talents and teamwork skills. So get out and play. Check out all the sports and get signed up at sgcityrec.org.
We love giving back to our community, and over the years, we have provided vehicles for families in need, supported local charities, and helped train our first responders. Dealer Collision, your place for collision repair.
Today's game is brought to you by Boulevard Home, Wilkinson's House of Lighting, Coral Canyon Golf Course, and City of St. George Recreation.
Getting ready to start things off here from Desert Hills High School. Starting lineups coming at you courtesy of House of Jump. Let's take a look at the visiting starting lineup first. Starting off first, number 2, Brennan Olson. Number 3, Jake Goodman. Number 11, Jackson Hockersmith. And number 23, Joshua Hare. And number 30, Coleman Pearson. For the Desert Hills Thunder, it's number 0, Mason Rasmussen. Number 2, Chaz Holbrook. Number 3, Freeman Springer. Number 11, Ben Chase. And number 34, Jack Openshaw. That's your starting lineup today, brought to you by, again, House of Jump. So this is the final home game, you could say, for the Desert Hills Thunder. Yes, you do have, of course, the regular season that is already wrapped up. But because you get the home sites for the playoffs, this will be the final home game of the season for Desert Hills. Really, it's kind of the final event to take place in the gym before spring sports, and we head back outside.
Such a beautiful day it's been the last few days. I know the weather's going to turn just a little bit, but you get me excited for outdoor spring sports. But first of all, we've got the 4A state tournament happening, and we begin right here at the Thunderdome with Desert Hills taking on the Mountain View Bruins.
Let's take a look at the Findlay Subaru Star Watch as well. You mentioned the Mountain View Bruins. One player of note is Jackson Hockersmith. He comes in averaging about 13.7 points a game, which is leading the team. He also leads in rebounds at 6.6 rebounds per game. It helps when you're 6'8", which is what he's listed as on Max Preps. So he's definitely a tall kid. He can shoot the ball quite well. He's averaging 1.8 assists with 48% field goal, 23% from 3. But again, he's been their go-to scorer this season.
Yeah, he leads in almost every statistical category. Not by a lot on scoring, but he leads statistically in basically every category. And you can see the starting 5 right now standing on the court for Mountain View, and you can pick him out from all the rest of the starting 5.
Absolutely. On the other side for Desert Hills, let's take a look at their star watch star of the game, Ben Chase. He comes in with 11.5, and that leads Desert Hills. 4.7 rebounds, 2 assists per game, shooting 47 from the floor and 30% from 3. Now, one thing about Desert Hills, Ben Chase is leading with 11.5. You might think that doesn't look like a lot, but they've got 3 players that are all averaging double digits. It's just when they combine, you're looking at a good 30 points there from just 3 guys, and not a lot of teams can say that they have that.
Ben Chase is one of my favorite players in all of Region 9. tall, lanky, lefty. He can go inside, he can drive. He's got nice touch on the outside. He can distribute a little bit as well. So be watching him a lot tonight. And last time I think I called him Adam Chase. So I'm going to remember not to call him Adam. His name is Ben.
That's right. Let's take a look at the Mountain View Bruin keys to the game. One thing is take out the big. You got Jack Openshaw. They use him a lot. You can't let him get going. Use your depth. You're going to have some guys coming off the bench that can help you out a lot. Then just get going early, which when we look at the Desert Hills keys to the game, get going early might be one of those as well on there. It's a fast start for Desert Hills as well.
Yeah, we're coming off a little bit of a drive for Mountain View. You want to shake off the cobwebs and get off to a fast start early if you want to stay in this game for those guys.
Absolutely. We are underway over here at Desert Hills High School. Thunder with the ball to start off the tip. A little change in the starting lineup from what we expected as we're seeing Terry out there.
Our boy Terry is in the game in the starting lineup.
The first basket goes in with a shot down low from Ben Chase. On the other side, it's Mountain View. Swing it around the perimeter. Hockersmith swings it around to Hare. Hare at top. Gets it to Olsen, back to Hare. Over to Goodman. Olsen from the right side launches the three, just nicks the rim, and it's rebounded by Desert Hills. Ben Chase in the corner. Dribbling through the key, finds Openshaw wide open.
Drew the defense, drew the big man, found Openshaw wide open underneath. No problem. Back the other way for Mountain View. Top of the key. Three from deep. No good. Rebound, Desert Hills. Back the other way.
Kick out, three on its way. And good from Mason Rasmussen.
It's kind of what we're seeing. Desert Hills need to get off that fast start.
Missed opportunity on the other side. And another Rasmussen three. No. 7-0 Thunder here early with the rebound from Mountain View, bringing it the other way with Olsen. Olsen takes it over to the left side, kick out, and they swing it around. Goodman on the drive against Holbrook. Tries to create some space, puts up the shot, and it's good.
Dipped his shoulder a little bit there, made a little bit of space. Nothing wrong with that. Stuck in the paint. Got to make a move, and he does. The Bruins are on the board.
Terry trying to find somewhere to go, finds Chase. Chase brings it back up top to Openshaw. Chase streaking to the basket, underneath and good.
Give and go with the big man, Ben Chase, with the lefty kind of up and under, using the rim as sort of a shield from the defender. Nice move.
Hockersmith with the ball up top, picked up by Openshaw. He drives against the big man, spins, puts it up, can't catch the rim. Rebounded by the Thunder. Holbrook over to Rasmussen. They swing it around the perimeter to Terry on the left side. He takes the lefty three, no good there. Offensive rebound, kick out up top. Looking for a pick from Openshaw. Holbrook kicks back out to Openshaw. He takes the three, can't find anything. It lands on the line and out of bounds. Bruins ball.
Openshaw has touch, but maybe not that much touch. I mean, oh, there's the give and go with Chase. That was such a slick play. Openshaw and Chase on the same wavelength there.
Jake Goodman brings the ball up, gets it to Hockersmith. Hands off to Pearson. He'll take the three. Off the front of the rim, no good. Rebound, Openshaw. And here come the Thunder with 4:40 left to go in the first. Openshaw backing up Hockersmith. The double team comes against him, puts up a wild shot, not there. Looking for his own rebound, can't get it. It's out of bounds. And Bruins basketball.
Going to be a fun battle to watch all night long. Openshaw, large gentleman. Hockersmith, even larger.
And kind of plays like a small forward style position for being a big guy. Like
yeah, he's got some moves. He's got some feet. I totally agree with you.
Travel is the call against Joshua Hare.
Got a shout out to everybody up in Orem. If you're watching, if you're a Mountain View fan and you're checking us out on YouTube or the fansportsnetwork.com. For a little while, too, we are actually going to be on radio on the Fan Sports Network until the next game starts at 7 o'clock.
Absolutely.
Pineview, Snow Canyon. We'll hand that one off at 7 on the radio, but we'll be live all night long on YouTube and the Fan Sports Network. Openshaw is going to drive on Hawkinsmith, and he does.
Got it there on the drive. And that's the thing, they're leaving him some extra room there. He's going to take it.
Hawkersmith. I said Hawkinsmith.
You'll get used to it.
Yeah, Hawkersmith. Excellent move by Openshaw.
Goodman brings it over to the right side. Quick pass back to Goodman. He takes it over to the baseline, kicks it up top. 3 on its way from Olsen. No. Tipped and rebounded by Rasmussen. Here comes Holbrook at the top of the perimeter, finds a lane, drives it inside, has to put on the brakes, finds Openshaw. Openshaw going up against Hawkersmith. Not there, tries to get his own rebound and can't get it.
I'd love to see the Bruins set something up, run a play, take a good shot. They've been taking a lot. Well, there we go.
Deep 3 from Pearson, no good.
They've been taking a lot of maybe not the best choices of shots in their first few down the court.
Wide open 3 from the corner, not there from Freeman Springer, who's checked into the game. Quick drive to the other side by Olsen. He goes up top. Hawkersmith 3. No, off the back of the rim. A lot of missed shots from both teams here in the last couple of minutes. And it's stolen away. Pearson tipped it out and puts it in. Nearly a dunk. Kind of a touch the rim lay-in.
I have yet to see a dunk in my games of Region 9. I'm really hoping to see one.
Openshaw.
Ben Chase, bail me out. He's not even in the game.
He's right there.
Oh, there he is. He's got the ball. Let's go. Dunk it.
Kick out and controlling it up top right now is Rasmussen with 15 on the shot clock. Another steal away from the Bruins. Hare on the run, loses it, and it's going to be Thunder basketball.
Back-to-back possessions of great perimeter defense by the Bruins. That one came up empty, though.
It did indeed. A timeout taken with 2:17 left to go here in the first quarter. In that timeout, we'll take a short one ourselves. Again, 11-4 Thunder lead here on the Fan Sports Network.
At Grass Creek Construction, they put their heart and integrity into every build. Their team is committed to delivering top-quality commercial projects that stand out. Integrity is their competitive edge. Building with passion, building with purpose, proud sponsor of local sports.
Today's game is brought to you by Appliance Wholesalers Plus, Bucks Ace Hardware, Dealer Collision, and Finley Subaru.
Coming out of the timeout, Desert Hills ball. They lead 11-4. Thank you for joining us here on the Fan Sports Network. We've got other games going on tonight. Pineview and Snow Canyon are going to be going at it right here in southern Utah in about 15 minutes from now. That game will be sent over to you on the radio in about 15 minutes on the Fan Sports Network. But you can, of course, keep it right here on the stream as a jump ball on the other side. And it's going to be Bruins basketball after Rasmussen got himself locked up.
The Bruins are scrappy on defense. Good with the hands, doing that kind of stuff, poking the ball away. They're just not, they got to slow down and run the offense and get some better shots on offense.
Olsen brings it around, finds Pearson. Pearson goes back to Olsen on the right wing. Again into the middle. Goodman crosses court. Hare for 3, no. Tipped out of bounds. That's going to be Thunder basketball off the hand of Hawkersmith.
I say that, maybe the Desert Hills defense is just that good. Had an open look on that last one. We just need more of them from the Bruins if they want to get back in this game.
Terry spins it around, finds Chase. Chase is going to be fouled off of the reach-in. Going to go against Coleman Pearson. Ben Chase inbound from the baseline. Goes all the way up top. Colton Andrus has checked into the game. Here's Terry on the drive, kick out to Andrus. Andrus drives in against the defense, puts up the shot and a whistle. Here comes some Fabulous Freddy's free throws.
It's fabulous. You know the rule, you got to convert these. Clock's not moving. You get to stand there all by yourself. You should make 85% of these. He makes the first one, nice job. 12-4, 119 remaining. Desert Hills leading the Mountain View Bruins. Openshaw checking into the game after he makes both. Coming in for Ben Chase.
So 13-4 with a minute 15 left to go in the first quarter. Goodman being picked up by Andrus. Ball's tipped away, and it'll be Bruins basketball right in front of the Thunder bench. Goodman high on the perimeter, finding it down low. It's stolen away. Good tip there by Rasmussen into the hands of Andrus. Here's Springer on the other side. He'll kick out. Three on its way. Rasmussen, no. Hard off the back of the iron. It's tipped. Open shot gets it off of the tip. Another kick out, and three again on its way, Rasmussen. That's not good. Another open shot. No, a foul. An open shot rebound was nearly on its way, and a wild few seconds there from Desert Hills.
Desert Hills aggressive on the offensive rebounding. That's important in this game. They do have the size advantage. Other than Hockersmith, they have the size advantage over the Bruins, so it's a good way to take advantage of that with the offensive rebounds.
On the inbound is Rasmussen, gets it up top to Holbrook. Holbrook will slow it down, gets a pick from Openshaw. Went with it on the pick and roll. He kept it himself. That's one thing I'm noticing here on that pick and roll is they're almost sagging off to Openshaw, which is leaving the guy up top who just received the pick and open lane to the basket.
Been doing a nice job with the pick and roll, the give and go. We talked a little bit at the beginning about how Desert Hills is a little bit more of an ISO team, and they've sort of been proving us wrong in this early part by doing a lot more of, getting open without the ball. Makes the first one, by the way.
14-4, Desert Hills on top.
Early start in the Thunderdome instead of the regular 7 o'clock. Started at 6:30 tonight.
Second one is good as well. Mountain View keeping their starters on the floor through the majority here of the first quarters. Hare takes it all the way to the basket, misses the shot, and Freeman Springer grabs the rebound. Picked up full court by Olsen. Double team coming. They got to get it across half court. Got it there. Into the game as well for the Thunder's Sawyer Kohler. Freeman Springer right now on the left wing brings it back up top over to Andrus. Kohler, 12 on the clock to end out the first. Now 10, Openshaw with the ball. Hands it off. Holbrook drives in against Hockersmith, puts it off the glass, and it's good. Catches the rim. And that'll do it for the first quarter. 17-4. The Desert Hills Thunder lead this one after one. We'll take a break. More on the other side here on the Fan Sports Network.
Oh, hello, Italian nightclub from Jimmy John's. Ciao, freshly baked bread piled with Italian-style meats. Hey, hand-sliced veggies. Am I obsessed with this sandwich? Yeah. So what if I am? Jimmy John's. Order online or on the app.
Fabulous Freddy's is the locals' choice for a full-service car wash. It's fast. Have your car washed in just 20 minutes or less. Fabulous Freddy's always keeps it clean inside and out with 2 Southern Utah locations as well as in Vegas, Lehigh, and Sandy.
Today's game is brought to you by Everbowl, Back 9 Golf, Fabulous Freddy's, and Great Harvest Bread Company.
Second quarter here on the Fan Sports Network. Appreciate you joining us on the broadcast. Caden Formaster and Chris Nelson bringing you the game today.
Oh, man, I'm having so much fun. My first adventure into the 4A state championship tournament. We're in the Thunderdome.
And a missed opportunity, but a rebound by Jack Openshaw, and a jump ball is the call.
17-4, Desert Hills Thunder up on the Mountain View Bruins. They probably drove here today, and the Mountain View Bruins are showing it that they're a little bit slow to get up and get going.
Full court pressure from the Thunder. Yeah, rough first quarter there for Mountain View. Is the full court pressure getting to them right now. Going cross court, good passing there, finding an open lane and an offensive, no, a block. I thought Ben Chase had been camped out down there for about a week.
The referee did not see it the same. Let's see the replay.
Ooh.
Whoa, okay. All right, okay.
In my professional and unbiased opinion, I was ready to call that a charge. But it's an opportunity for Mountain View right here with Brendan Olsen at the line. Misses the first.
I don't want to go Rod Zundel. He likes to give the referee some grief and just says he's fiery. But
that's one thing we love about Rod.
He made 1 of 2. All right.
1 of 2. 17-5 Thunder lead. Ben Chase with the ball on the right wing, looking for a pick from Andrus. Gets it to Andrus off the pick and roll, and stolen away by the Bruins off the hands of Herrick. Peterson kicks it into the corner, 3 on its way from Olsen. Off the side of the backboard, no good. Rasmussen drives it open lane and on the ground. Ooh, takes a hard fall, but he's going to go to the line for 2.
Once again, I don't want to beat a dead horse or a dead Bruin here, but we're looking at the replay. Sorry.
No, you're good.
The Bruins show a lot of scrap and a lot of energy on the defensive side, and then they come down offensively, and they're just hucking up shots. But take a moment, run through the offense, get some open shots.
Free throw made by Holbrook. Second one on its way. Holbrook's been quite the fireball so far in this game. Missed the second. Stealing it away, too. Saves it into the hands of the Bruins, though.
Speaking of a fire plug, that was almost an amazing play.
Kick out 3. No good from Floyd. Outlet to Springer. No dribbles all the way to the hoop. What a play by the Thunder. 20-5 Thunder in charge of this one over the Bruins. Peterson over to Floyd, into the corner is Lewis. Lewis loses it, and they're going to say it was a reach-in that's going to go against Holbrook. This is one of the keys we talked about, was the depth of Mountain View, and right now they have counted up 1, 2, 3, 4 guys off of the bench right now, with only one single starter being Brendan Olsen. A very small ball lineup right now for the Bruins.
Yeah, I'll be interested to see where the offense comes from this particular Bruin lineup, or Bruins lineup.
Floyd gets it over to Peterson. Peterson high on the logo, waiting for the play to develop. As he drives it in with the right hand, has to back it back out. 3 on its way straight away on the kick out, no good. Offensive rebound by Olsen. He puts it back up, that's missed. And Andrus gets the rebound. He's got a double team against him. He's able to get it over to, and a hand check foul. He's able to get it out to Holbrook. The foul's going to go against Kevin Lewis of the Bruins. Checking back into the game, Coleman Pearson. And Floyd will head to the bench. Holbrook brings it across the timeline. Finds it inside to Andrus. He looks up top to Chase. Chase stops in a hand check foul again. That's going to go against number 2, Brendan Olsen.
sort of skidded to a halt a little bit here in this second quarter. Some ticky-tack fouls. I don't know if they're just fouling more or it feels like the referees are getting a little overcritical on some of the plays. I'd like to see them let them play a little bit and just kind of get some flow to the game.
Asher Spence has checked into the game for the Thunder. The inbound pass is tipped away before it could get into the hands of Spence, and Spence is the one that knocks it out of bounds, so it's going to be Bruin ball. So Openshaw checks back into the game. Andrus heads back to the bench. Lewis controls it here for the Bruins. He finds the lane to the basket. Nowhere there, and he kicks it right into the hands of Chase. It's tipped back, and the Bruins have it again. Spinning around, putting up a shot. That's Brandon Olson right underneath the hoop for two.
In amongst the trees, gets that loose ball, pays off.
It's the first field goal we've seen since the first half of the first quarter.
It has been a moment for Mountain View.
Openshaw. With the ball up high, it's about a step inside the three-point line. Kicks out to Holbrook. Holbrook looking for the pick. Keeps it himself. Pick coming, fighting through some traffic, and gets a foul on the arm. Coleman Pearson picks up another one.
As poorly as
third foul.
As poorly as Mountain View has shot the ball, the fact that it's only a 13-point game says something about how much energy and their scrappiness on the defensive side.
Yeah, Desert Hills, they've been earning it from the line, really. They haven't made very many field goals themselves either. A missed one by Holbrook.
Pearson going to go out with those 3 fouls. That's kind of a big loss for them. Probably going to sit, most likely going to sit the rest of this quarter, and then we won't see him until the third.
Foul goes against Openshaw. Lots of whistles this game.
I would like to see just chill on the whistles a little bit, refs. Let's let them play a little bit.
There's a lot. It's a lot of hand check fouls. Like
yeah,
I feel like we're just seeing a lot of hand fouls right now. I don't mind a little bumping, a little pushing and shoving, but
totally agree.
And here's another one.
Here's another one.
That one's going to go against Asher Spence.
What feels like 100 feet from the hoop.
It just about is.
Jeez.
You know, and you want to tell your players don't foul that far out, but
at the same time, you want to be aggressive.
At the same time, be aggressive. Goodman brings the ball up court. Hands it off to Olson. Olson with the right hand. Taking it over the side, looking inside to Hawkersmith, and it's kicked out of bounds off the hand of Jack Openshaw.
That is one thing the Bruins need to do is they need to get Hawkersmith involved.
Yeah, we haven't
run some offense through him.
I don't even know if we've seen him get a basket yet.
I don't think he scored a point.
Another foul goes against Asher Spence.
Can I yell? Can I mute my mic and yell at the refs?
Probably shouldn't.
I'm sure they're jolly good guys and they're doing their best, but come on. This is playoff basketball.
Yeah, I'm always happy with a good physical game of basketball, but yeah, we're already at our 5th foul here. We're not even halfway through the second quarter. Both teams, one Thunder with 5. The next foul for the Bruins will be 5, as that free throw is in by Kevin Lewis.
Excuse my negativity. No. My naivety.
I thought you were going to say nativity, and I was like, that's a different thing.
That's coming up in a few months. Is it 5 fouls per quarter to get into the bonus?
Yep, that rule just changed. Last year was the first time that was incorporated into the high school ball.
Is it 10 seconds to get across the midline?
You are correct about that as well, Chris.
NBA, it's 8, right?
You are also correct about that. Yes.
Thanks for schooling me.
Freeman Springer lost a handle on it, but got it back. Now Openshaw back to Springer. He kicks into the corner. Rasmussen, 3, yes! Mason Rasmussen! The net's on fire, 3-pointer.
Beautiful assist to the wide open man in the corner, and he pays it off.
Lewis with the ball up high, gets a pick from Hawkersmith, puts on the brakes at the foul line, kicks it into the corner. It's Goodman. He dribbles it back up top. Stolen away by Ben Chase. He reached out that Big long arm of his like Mr. Fantastic. Can't get the scoop on the other side. And a whistle. That's going to go against Luke Terry.
I can hear the eye rolling from all of our viewers from Mountain View right now. Who is this guy asking about the 10-second and the bonus? I just want to make sure I get things right, okay?
High school rules are different than NBA rules. It's different than college rules, and sometimes it's hard to keep them straight.
There you go.
I'll give you some grace there.
Thanks, man.
Made free throw on the other side. This has been a good quarter here for the Bruins. You might look at the scoreboard, 23-10 right now, Desert Hills leads, but they were only 4 points coming into this first quarter to, I believe, 17 from Desert Hills. So they are currently outscoring the Thunder here in the second quarter.
Win the quarters. Hopefully by the end you win the game.
That's right. Terry dribbles it over to the left. Up high is open. Shaw gets it over to Chase. Chase looking inside, nowhere to go. Dribbles in with the left hand. Kick out Terry over to the corner. 3 on its way. That one rattles the rim. No good by Springer. And a bunch of bodies on the ground. They kick it out. Here come the Bruins. Putting on the brakes was Fairbanks. On the drive and basket is Lewis.
Beautiful little up and under move there.
Back to a 10-point game, 23-13. Springer calling for Chase to come his way. Chase has the ball in front of the Bruin bench. Pick from Openshaw. A drive, a kick out. Rasmussen 3. Yes, another.
Ben Chase with a great drive. The dish. Got to knock those threes down. A little bit of life from the Bruins. Desert Hills answers right back.
Turnaround Jay. It's good from Hockersmith.
The Bruins need to see more of that if they want to inch closer to the Desert Hills Thunder. Hockersmith, nice touch on the fadeaway.
Openshaw hands off to Springer, straightaway 3, and that's good.
Back-to-back threes from the Desert Hills Thunder.
Top is Goodman. Finds Hockersmith, stolen away by Springer. Springer on the fast break, 1-on-2. It's stripped away from him, and it'll be Bruins ball. They steal it into the hands of Hare. Joshua Hare brings it to the other side. Terry picks him up in a foul. Coach has to be careful over there. Coach Allred's fired up, and he's clapping his hands at the ref.
It did look like a clean block on the other end by the Bruins. Shout out to the little man getting in there with Hockersmith. When you're a big guy like that, you got to watch when you're down on the post and you're looking to do your moves. You can't get the ball down too low because that's where those little guys, I say little, I don't mean smaller guys, can get right up there and just slap the ball out of your hand, and that's what happened last time.
The little guys that are still taller than us.
Well, yeah, I know.
This shot from the free throw line, 29-15 with 1:55 left to go. Second free throw is good. Full court pressure on its way. They get into Chase. Swinging it around. Trying to get it past half court and finally do. Chase spins around against Hare, puts up a shot, goes hard to the ground, but will head to the line for 2.
One of my favorite things in all of basketball is when one team puts on a really good full court press, and I'd love to see the response from the other team. Desert Hills did an excellent job of staying patient, finding the open man, and sometimes when the teams are doing the full court press, it can open up wide open on the other end. So excellent job by the Desert Hills Thunder.
Chase can't get the first one to fall.
Benjamin Chase.
Second one is good. 30-16. Goodman brings the ball up for the Bruins. Into Hare, kick out. Lewis back to Goodman and travel.
Wanted to get it into Hockersmith there. Before he got it into Hockersmith, he was thinking about it, he moved his feet. Bit of life out of the Desert Hills Thunder student section.
You know, it's filled up. I think they thought the game was at 7 as well, because at 6:30 there's about 10 students
I think in general the crowd thought the game was at 7.
Well, online it said 7.
Yeah.
I thought it was at 7 until about 10 o'clock this morning. But we're here. We made it. Jack open shot. Oh, he was going for that dunk, but a hand got in the way by Hockersmith. Still gets the finish at the rim.
This is about my 5th or 6th game I've done for Region 9 this year, Caden. I've yet to see a dunk.
I've seen a few.
You've promised me dunks.
I've seen a bunch. You just haven't seen any. Hockersmith inside up against Openshaw. Trying to back him up, and it's tipped out of bounds. And it's actually going to be a foul that's going to go against Chaz Holbrook. Thought he might have got the ball there, but they're going to say he got him on the arm. That's his second foul, and free throws coming for Jackson Hockersmith. Free throw good.
He does have pretty good touch for being 6'8". Like you said, almost an Anthony Davis type of a vibe.
Sure.
Kind of a big man, not really a center, but more of a power forward kind of a vibe. He can move. Makes them both, too.
Yeah, second free throw is good. Full court pressure again. They break it with Springer. Springer gets double teamed, finds Openshaw. The kick out to Terry. They swing it around. Back to Terry up top. Back and forth with Rasmussen, who loses a handle on it but gets it back. Here's Springer. Springer with the drive in, spins, puts up the shot, fouled. They'll head to the line. 30 seconds left here in the first half. Springer from the first free throw is good. Second free throw coming.
I assume we're off the radio now.
We could be.
Probably moved on the Fan Sports Network.
Yeah, the plan was once that other game got going, we'd kick that one over to the radio, but of course, keeping this one live here on the stream.
The B team with Devin Dixon, Paul Radlin.
That's right, yeah.
We got to let them have their spotlight sometimes, too.
That's right.
Holding for the last shot here.
Yeah, dribbling it up top, Jake Goodman. Picked up by Springer. He's got 10 seconds to go. Pearson makes his way back into the game with his 3 fouls, and it's stolen away. Outlet to Springer with 1 second. Has to shoot it, and he gets it off. Jack Openshaw gets the shot away at the buzzer.
Let's take a look at that. They get it on the other end.
Ooh,
we just
missed it. Missed it. Our replay's been finicky lately, but what a play. 36-18 to wrap up the first half of play, and a buzzer beater by Jack Openshaw as he trails Springer for that last second bucket. Halftime show coming up, brought to you by Great Harvest Bread Company. Stick around after the break.
Remember when Down East was all scratch and dent furniture, your go-to for dorm rooms, kids' rooms, and first homes? Well, the times have changed, and Down East has changed with you. Down East is proud to offer our beautiful collection of high-quality furniture designed to elevate your space and make a statement. From stylish sofas and dining tables to cozy bedroom collections. If you're starting fresh or looking to upgrade, Down East has everything you need to create the home you'll love.
Hey St. George, this is Brian. I'm the new owner of your local Everbowl. Looking for a delicious, nutritious meal? Come to Everbowl. Our acai bowls are packed with superfoods to fuel your day. And it's where Region 9 sports fans fuel up.
Asphalt. It's not something we think about much, except when it's in bad shape. At Holbrook Asphalt, we help cities, HOAs, and businesses avoid replacing painfully expensive roads and parking lots. To avoid the cost of replacing asphalt, you must effectively preserve it while it's still in good condition. University research has shown Holbrook Asphalt's HA5 slows asphalt aging by 67%. We make your pavement assets last longer, cost less to own, all while achieving higher property values. Visit HolbrookAsphalt.com to discover more.
Aloha, sports fans. It's Boo Boo and Nick from Honolulu Grill. Come get a taste of the islands. Try our famous Kahlua pork or tender teriyaki chicken, and you'll love our mac salad and sweet sauce on your rice. Don't forget to try our original Kava 8 at Honolulu Grill. It's game time.
House of Jump is Southern Utah's only indoor trampoline park and your only place to jump, dunk, and dodge. Head on over to our house, the House of Jump.
At Intermountain Sports Performance, we've been training athletes for over 20 years, and we guarantee your athlete will improve speed, agility, explosive power, and reduce the risk of injury while working with the most qualified and experienced team in Southern Utah. Find us on Instagram at sportsperformance_IH to learn more.
This cheesesteak is so freshly grilled, you can still hear it sizzling.
I can hear it too.
Me too.
Actually, it's the
Cheesesteak?
grill.
Grilled right in front of you. It's a Jersey Mike's thing.
When it comes to your child's teeth, Dr. Cody and his experienced staff at Johnson Pediatric Dentistry are game changers. So when it comes to checkups, a toothache, or any problem with your kid's teeth, call experienced veteran Dr. Cody Johnson at Johnson Pediatric Dentistry, 628-0511.
Nets on Fire is the place to hoop in Southern Utah. Elevate your game with group or individual training with elite coaching. Hustle to netsonfire.org to learn more and see why so many rising stars hoop at Nets. Nets on Fire, building champions on and off the court.
Own property and want to rent it? Then you need the right team with 11 years of local experience, a staff of over 25 employees, and a 4.9 Google rating. Aim to maximize your rental income and find quality tenants while keeping turnover low to increase your revenue and truly maintain your property. Learn more at redrockpropertymanagement.com.
From bold statements to subtle compliments, Wilkinson's House of Lighting will help you more fully enjoy all the different spaces in your home. Find us online at shopwilkinsons.com or come in and see what's new. 88 East, 1160 South, just off Main.
Hey, it's Luke with Udine Associates at American Family Insurance. At Udine Associates, we love insurance so you don't have to. With a quick call, we can get you an instant quote with the right coverages. My team of licensed agents are ready to help you with better insurance from American Family. Give us a call at 435-251-9102.
Today's game is brought to you by Boulevard Home, Intercap Lending, Red Rock Real Estate, and St. George News.
Welcome back in, everybody. Great Harvest Bread Company halftime show.
Oh, yeah. Great Harvest Bread Company for healthy lunch that everyone will love. Call Great Harvest Bread in St. George today or visit greatharvestbreadstgeorge.com with delicious made-from-scratch lunches delivered right to you.
At the half, 36, Desert Hills, 18, Mountain View. Thunder have been efficient enough, we'll say. Efficient enough. They had a little stretch there in the second where they couldn't just hit some shots, but a few threes from Mason Rasmussen later, just like that, they jump out to a lead. It was a 10-point game at one point there in the second quarter, and now they've got themselves, they're stretching it to nearly a 20-point lead right now, sitting with that 18-point lead.
Yeah, Mountain View showed some life, playing some good defense, knocking down some shots. Like you said, cut it down to 10 points. Those back-to-back threes kind of set them back a little bit, and that's where we are now, 36-18 at halftime in the Thunderdome. Any early word on any of the other games or the other game?
Haven't heard much.
Okay.
Pine View is leading 9-5 at the moment.
Okay.
That game, again, going on over at Pine View High School. So that one's early in the first though. So it's, yeah, we're just getting started with the night here tonight. So yeah, we will be updating things along as we go, but taking a kind of a quick look here, here's what it looks like at the moment for the way the bracket's set up. Of course, the game tonight, winner will move on to face off against Payson at Payson High School through the first round. And then, of course, from that, we'll see who ends up on their way to SUU. So depending on the outcome tonight, Payson's the one that's sitting in wait right now. So maybe we've got some viewers in Payson as well to see who they're going to play against.
So the two by the mean-looking lion there, does that indicate that Payson, according to the RPI, is the number 2 team in
that is correct.
Okay, all right.
Yep, Payson is the number 2 team in the RPI. The way that everything is played out, of course, this season is kind of a little weird with the RPI. You could be a fan of it. You might not be a fan of it. Some days I am, some days I'm not. I never know where I sit with the RPI.
Am I allowed to give my opinion on the RPI during the halftime show?
Sure, why not? I don't care.
I don't. I as somebody that's relatively new to 4A basketball this year, I don't totally understand it. I understand a lot of it is built on, both your in-region and then your non-region schedule. And no disrespect to Dixie or Hurricane, both excellent teams, but in the end, they're both ranked higher than Crimson, and Crimson Cliffs won Region 9. Winning your region has to mean something. Going through the gauntlet of the great teams that are in Region 9 and coming out victorious has to mean something. You have to get some sort of home court advantage, at least for a little while. At least I was, when I saw it came out, I thought it was a misprint. I was like, you're telling me that, again, Hurricane and Dixie, excellent seasons, but they didn't win Region 9, all right? And you're telling me they're ranked higher. I don't totally understand it.
Yeah,
is it like the FBS? Is it people in a room, or is it like an algorithm in a computer? Do you know?
It is an algorithm. It is indeed an algorithm.
Okay, so I can't be like angry at some stuffy people in a boardroom somewhere coming up with this. It's a computer algorithm.
It's an algorithm
that spit out where it came from. All right.
Yep, that's exactly right.
So technology.
Yep, that's exactly
right. Back in my day, we just knew. We just figured this stuff out. I do like the Region 9 teams. I do like their chances moving forward. I think it's maybe the best region in the state basketball-wise. So, my feelings for the RPI aside, I do think Region 9 is going to do good. 36-18 is where we are right now. Halftime, Desert Hills Thunder up on the Mountain View Bruins. And I think moving forward, what the Thunder need to do is just continue doing what they're doing. They've done an excellent job tonight offensively, doing a lot of give and goes, working off the pick and rolls, getting open when you don't have the ball. That's such. I hear our boy Ben Lindquist talk about that a lot.
Yeah.
And I've seen a lot of that tonight with the Desert Hills Thunder. And going back to the beginning with the keys to the game, it's the same keys for the start of the second half. You just need to put them away.
Yeah.
Don't let Mountain View think they can get back into this. Just early and often pile it on. On the other hand, if you're the Mountain View Bruins, you get a little momentum, who knows? You can scrap your way back into this and get out of the Thunderdome with a possible win and a little bit of an upset. So I think this first few minutes of this third quarter is going to be really important as we move through. So, 18-point game as we get into this second half. And how about some sponsors? Intermountain Sports, Intercap Lending, Jimmy John's, The Rink, Coral Canyon. Shout out to all of them, the City of St. George Recreation. We do a lot of these games both on the radio, YouTube, fansportsnetwork.com, and we can't do it without our amazing sponsors.
Absolutely. We do have some great partners that are bringing us high school sports all season long.
Did you just change the scoreboard on us?
That's a different style of one for when we're in these kind of breaks. Less detail.
Oh, so now when we go back to gameplay, are we going to see the all right, there it comes.
Yeah, there you go, our game one with the shot clock and all the fun stuff.
Can I just say that Devin does the graphics, and our scoreboard looks better than the scoreboard for Super Bowl.
Yeah.
That was awful.
Yeah.
They couldn't even put the logo.
Objectively, not a great scoreboard.
Oh, it was like they made it 30 seconds before the game started.
I said they must have hired an intern at $12 an hour to make that one.
And they were like, just throw something together. No one's watching.
No one's watching that. Not 123 million people, that's for sure. So Desert Hills gets things going here early. 3 on its way, and that's missed. Mountain View takes control of it. Goodman kicks out. Having a few technical things going on here. I think we got that figured out. Sorry about that. We've got Lewis. Finds Hockersmith again. 9 on the shot clock. They got to get moving here. Back it up against Openshaw. Puts up the shot. No good. And rebounded by the Thunder.
Excellent defense by Openshaw on that play.
Rasmussen swings it over to Terry. Now Chase.
Mountain View in a little 2-3 zone.
Holbrook calling for some help. Decides to keep it himself. Free throw jumper. That's good.
Soft spots in the zone, and he found one right there from the charity stripe. Nothing but net.
Goodman brings it across to the right side, over to Lewis. Lewis goes back into the corner to Pearson. Down low is Hockersmith. He goes against Openshaw. Can't get that one to go. Offensive rebound. A kick out 3. No. Rebounded by the Thunder. Hockersmith being a big body, but Openshaw's giving him some muscle, and he's having a hard time against Openshaw here this evening.
Working towards being the player of the game, just strictly defensively on the 6'8" Hockersmith from Jack Openshaw.
At the line.
We all situated technically?
Yeah.
Okay.
At the line, Chaz Holbrook gets the first shot to go. Where Fabulous Freddy's free throws. Check them out. 2 locations here in Southern Utah. Second one is good, catching the rim. That's a shooter's touch right there.
Living a clean life. Live a clean life. You get those bounces.
That's right. Hockersmith with the ball high. Hands it off to Lewis, looking for a pick. Going over the pick. And on the drive, a foul is going to go against Rasmussen. I like the Rasmussen's going over that pick, trying to keep the defensive pressure close, but you got to be careful on those drives not to get too close. Let him call that foul. Made free throw from Kevin Lewis. He's been really solid off the bench so far here for the Bruins. When we were doing some of the show prep here, the game prep, I should say, as the second one is also good, making it 40-20. When we were doing some of the game prep, I wasn't quite sure who Mountain View starters were because they use so much depth that you get guys coming off the bench who perform like they're a starter.
Kind of thought Kevin Lewis was one of the starters.
And maybe he has been at times.
Yeah.
Tipped away and stolen. Lewis is the one on the tip out.
Speaking of Kevin Lewis, there he was with a nice little defensive play.
Coleman Pearson goes up top to Lewis. Finds Hockersmith down low. He goes up against Openshaw. Spins it. Has to kick it. Olsen on the drive inside against Terry. That's off the mark, and Rasmussen brings it in. Slows it down. Terry, 3 on the way. Rolls all the way around and off. Olsen on the kick out. Lewis drives it inside and gets fouled again. He's got to be careful. He's going to get himself a technical. The official wanted to make sure he didn't slam that ball on purpose.
He did, but then he kind of grabbed it and looked around
oh,
like,
whoops, my bad.
I didn't actually mean to do that, even though I'm very frustrated.
I think him going after the ball so hastily saved him from getting a technical because that official stopped what he was doing, looked back at him like, did you really just do that?
And he's like, no.
He's like, no, I didn't do that. I don't know what you're talking about.
Coach Connor of the Bruins is working the referees right now. He's a little frustrated as well. Equal frustration.
Holbrook does go back to the bench in his frustration. Freeman Springer checks in.
And look who's at the line, our boy Kevin Lewis.
Getting the job done from the charity stripe. Joshua Hare getting set to check back in. But they're going to hold him until the next whistle. Terry will bring it up. Sneaks it through the defense. Pressure was right there. Pearson. Oh, and a foul. And Rasmussen was doing everything he could not to foul. His hands were back like this. He was just giving body pressure, pushing him towards the out-of-bounds line, but the whistle came anyway.
Pearson's got to be careful, too, when he's on the defensive end. He's got 3 fouls on the game. He set out a great majority of that second quarter. He's a vital part of this team as well, so he's got to stay clean. And, oh,
they throw it away.
Throw it away.
So Terry will bring it up here for the Thunder. He gets it over to Springer. Now back to Terry, drives it inside, open Shaw, has it down low, double team, puts up a shot anyway, can't get it to go, but is fouled.
FYI, Cedar, the Reds up at Timpanogos, losing after the first quarter 21-11. I know there's weather moving in too.
Yeah, tomorrow we're supposed to be getting some weather through here.
Yeah, I'm just hoping it's not tonight, so anybody like Cedar when they're driving back, or even these characters from Mountain View, want everyone to get home safe after their state tournament games.
From what I'm seeing, it's not supposed to roll until the afternoon tomorrow.
Is that what you're seeing? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
So
it
should
is
be good.
President's Day weekend in the Parade of Homes, which means we're supposed to get rain. It just happens every year.
It happens every year.
We haven't seen rain in months. Hey, there's a bunch of people in town. Open Shaw.
All the way into the hoop. 20-point lead for the Thunder. They've been keeping it around that 20 mark through the majority of this third quarter. Lewis goes up top to Fairbanks. Fairbanks hands it off to Goodman. Back over to Fairbanks. Gets Ben Chase in the air, takes a step inside. Hits a 17-footer. Terry to Rasmussen. They got to break it in 2 seconds. They do. Get inside to Chase. Chase, open Shaw, blocked away by Hockersmith. Outlet to Hare. Hare against Terry. That's not there. Rasmussen with the rebound. Back to open Shaw and a foul. That's going to go against Lewis. Kevin Lewis is going to pick up a foul here.
That last little sequence, that would have been a big layup if Mountain View could have executed on that, but they just couldn't make it.
Yeah. Now remember, Coleman Pearson now 4 fouls as well, so he's back out on the bench.
Oh, he got another one? Where was I?
He did
What was
get
I
another
doing?
one.
That's a big blow for Mountain View.
Nearly stripping the ball. Kick out to Springer. He'll drive it in on the baseline. Back out to Terry. He takes the 3. He's been all around the rim on those 3-point shots, but Terry hasn't been able to really get him to drop. Kick out to Chase with the fresh shot clock for the Thunder. Chase on the drive in. Tries to thread the needle to open shot, but it goes off the leg, and picking it up is Hockersmith. Goodman in control of it with 2:50 left in the third quarter. 3 on its way. Fairbanks, no. Rebounded by the Thunder. Chase will bring it up court. All the way through the defense. A little Euro off the glass for 2.
Beautiful Euro step, taking it right at Hockersmith with the left hand.
And a timeout taken.
Mountain View needs a moment.
We'll keep it right here during the timeout. Timeout's brought to you by UD & Associates. If you want great rates on home, auto, life insurance, give Luke a call today. 435-251-9102. Get a free quote and see how much you can save.
Can I do it? Luke! I'm telling you, anybody in any sport, if your name is Luke or there's the guy from, I think it's the Bills, somebody like that, he's got a last name that's got like an "oo" in it. Maybe it's never mind. No, the Steelers. The Steelers tight end. Never mind. I'm sorry.
Okay. Okay. I do know with the Eagles, Cooper DeJean, anytime he does something good, everyone says Coop.
Coop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that fits there, too.
So Luke.
Olsen will inbound. Full court pressure from the Thunder. Bringing it up court is Aiden Peterson. Peterson picked up by Springer. High on the logo. Looking for some defensive help and some picks. He gets over to Fairbanks. He'll pull a deep three off the mark. And a whistle. And they're going to give it to, I think they're going to give it to Luke Terry. No. They're going to give it to Freedom Springer. Again, this has just been a very whistle-happy officiating crew. A lot of small fouls. This ball stolen away by the Thunder. Outlet up top to Openshaw. Openshaw trying to go through the defensive pressure. Jump ball. But Joshua Hare hops on that one. Again, high defensive pressure. Breaking through is Peterson, losing a handle on it, but Hare's there to clean it up. All the way to the rim, no. Offensive rebound, fading away, Jay. That's not there. Ben Chase with the rebound. The Bruins couldn't capitalize. Olsen almost had it on the fadeaway, too.
One of the smaller gentlemen on the court got the offensive rebound, couldn't quite put it back up and in.
Rasmussen back out to Chase. We don't see a lot of lefties. Thunder have two on the court right now. Luke Terry, Ben Chase, both lefties. Chase backing up against the defense. Double team coming in, losing a handle, and Hawkinson. And it's tipped away by Chase, but Hawkinson got on that. Or Hawkersmith, excuse me.
Hawkersmith going out of the game. We'll have to see if Desert Hills takes advantage of that and runs a little bit more stuff through Openshaw down low without the big man in the game.
Lewis on the drive. And a whistle. Offensive foul is the call.
Takes a little bit of courage always to take those charges.
It does. Kevin Lewis picks up his fourth foul as well.
And as we saw in the first quarter with Ben Chase, sometimes you think you take the charge and you get called for a block.
Stolen, no, the Thunder are able to hold on to it after it's tipped out. Good defensive play there by Calvin Floyd. Swinging around the perimeter of the Thunder. Andrus over to Rasmussen. He'll pull the three. Why not? Missed shot, though. But Andrus is there on the offensive board. Take another one. That one's good. Rasmussen with, I believe, his third or fourth three of this game. He's on his way to be our Findlay Subaru star of the game right now.
Likes the corner three, I'm noticing.
Absolutely. Fairbanks with his own 15-footer is off the mark. Slowing it down. No shot clock, 20 seconds left in the third. Springer controls it. Zone defense from the Bruins. Pass it around the perimeter again. Looking inside. Andrus, stop. Three in the key is the call. Andrus is camping a little too long. So Bruins ball, Floyd will inbound. And a whistle on a reach in. It's either going to go against Andrus or it's going to go, yeah, it's going to go against Andrus, his first. 5 fouls now for the Thunder, so again, shooting from the line right now is Kevin Lewis. So you got Lewis with 4 fouls. On the bench right now, Coleman Pearson with 4 fouls for Mountain View. Lewis makes the first. He's been phenomenal off the bench. Looking for our Jersey Mike sub of the game.
I don't think he has missed a free throw either. I think he's perfect from the free throw line. He's just smooth from that line.
All the way to the other side. got the buzzer beater.
Wow.
Off the pass, Luke Terry pushed it up court real fast, and Andrus was there to clean it up.
Just zooms down the court, hands it off, just barely beats the buzzer. Luke Terry, nice.
Yeah, what a play there. All right, that'll end the third quarter for us. Fourth quarter coming up when we return here on the Fan Sports Network.
Hi, I'm Jermaine O'Jegber from The Rink, and I'm inviting you to come out and skate The Rink. The Rink is the hot spot in town for big group events and kid birthday parties. We now have a karaoke room and retro skate night every Friday night. Visit skatetherink.com to learn more and let the good times roll at The Rink.
Huge news! Sport Court has a brand new showroom and design center, and it's next level. See why so many are choosing Sport Court here in Southern Utah for top quality basketball, pickleball, and multi-purpose courts. Learn more at sportcourtofsouthernutah.com.
Fabulous Freddy's is the locals' choice for a full-service car wash. It's fast. Have your car washed in just 20 minutes or less. Fabulous Freddy's always keeps it clean inside and out with 2 Southern Utah locations as well as in Vegas, Lehigh, and Sandy.
Back out of here, fourth quarter on the Fan Sports Network.
Oh, the hype song is riding the storm out from Ario Speedwagon. Let's go, Desert Hills. 49-26, start of the fourth quarter. Desert Hills Thunder up on the Mountain View Bruins on the Fan Sports Network.
A travel is the call.
I guess he drug his foot a little bit.
So Freeman Springer gets called for the travel early, just 12 seconds into the fourth quarter.
Contractually obligated, if you ever get called for a traveling and you're a basketball player, you have to look around like, what?
You have
what
to
did
look
I
and
do?
be like,
I didn't travel. What are you talking about?
I think that was somebody else. Pulling Pearson back in the game. Straight away, Lewis. No, they have been ice cold from 3 this game. I don't know if they made a single one.
I don't think they have either.
But a made shot there by Brennan Olson. This full court pressure, they got to do whatever they can right now. Terry dumps off to Springer. They've got 2 seconds to get across half court line, can't do it. A whistle. Well, the whistle came way over here.
What is going on?
I was not looking, but it came way underneath the Thunder basket. I'm not sure what the whistle was.
Right when Mountain View was getting possession of the ball.
The officials are talking, and the Mountain View coach is fired up as well over there.
Pearson made the play.
Yep. David Connor, head coach for Mountain View. Again, I'm not sure what that whistle was.
I think the referee was tired and he was out of breath, so he accidentally blew the whistle. No indication really of anything happened. It just...
I mean, there was a steal there, and the steal happened and immediately whistled. There's no call on the floor at all. I have no idea what the whistle was even for. Straightaway 3, no good, off the back of the iron. Rebound Chase. Chase is going to hold on to it himself. Sends it up court. Rasmussen's wide open. No. Rebound by Pearson. Pearson outlets to Lewis. Dumps off to Pearson again. He'll take another 3. Finally a 3 made by Mountain View. And a timeout taken by the Bruins as well.
Pearson has tried, that might be his 4th or 5th 3, and he's getting his money's worth with these 3-pointers. They're not barely toe on the line. He's back there from quite a ways, and he finally gets one to drop.
We'll take a quick timeout here. 6:54 to play. 49-31, Thunder lead.
Aloha, sports fans. It's Boo and Nick from Honolulu Grill. Come get a taste of the islands. Try our famous Kahlua pork or tender teriyaki chicken, and you'll love our mac salad and sweet sauce on your rice. Don't forget to try our original Kava 8 at Honolulu Grill. It's game time.
Create your own relaxing, comfortable space. Boulevard Home offers the guaranteed best prices on furniture, appliances, mattresses, and more. And buy with no interest financing. Shop Boulevard Home, because home is who we are.
6:54 left to play in this ball game. Thunder lead big, 49-31. Chase takes the inbound to Terry. They get it back over to Holbrook. And he'll slow things down. At this point, the Thunder do just need to take their time, take good shots. You don't need to force anything. Open shot with the ball high and a whistle. Whistle down low. I believe that's going to go against Floyd. And it indeed does go against Floyd, his first. So inbounding from the baseline is going to be Ben Chase. Chase trying to find anywhere to go in with it, and that's a 5-second call. So the Bruins defense takes control of that one and gets the turnover.
Skosh bit of life for the Mountain View Bruins. They can knock down a couple three-pointers. They're going to feel real good about themselves going into the rest of this fourth quarter.
Lewis takes it all the way to the corner. Going up with his Pearson on a pump fake. Gets the defense off the ground, misses the shot, but an offensive board. Brendan Olson, no, he can't get it to go.
Brendan Olson listed as 6 feet tall. I'm suspicious of that listing. But
compared to everyone else out there, he does seem a little small.
He's actually got quite a few offensive rebounds.
He has been feisty. I really like his style of play. Chase has to kick it out. Holbrook with 16 on the shot clock. Fighting the defensive pressure. Rasmussen with 3. Another one. Kick out 3, Lewis. He can't get that one to go. Off the mark. Terry and Rasmussen. Now Terry brings it up. Thunder lead 52-31 here on the Fan Sports Network. The Ben Chase 3, and that's good.
Rasmussen, Chase, back-to-back three-pointers to put them up by 24 now.
Can Hockersmith get one? No. A rebound on the ground, trying to chase after it. No one has a hold of it. We got ourselves a jump ball now, finally. There are about 5 different guys attempting to grab that rebound.
Despite the fact it's a 24-point game, playing hard, not giving up. Either team, just getting after it.
So it's Bruin basketball with Jackson Hockersmith inbound. Goes up top to Lewis. Lewis finds Pearson down low to Hockersmith, going up against Openshaw, missed the shot and foul. It's either going to go against Chase or Openshaw. They'll give it to Openshaw. Five minutes left to go. The Thunder have hit that point where we do have our Holbrook Asphalt Big Score dessert, where our fans in St. George can head on over to the St. George Yogurt Land, and a steal by Holbrook. Springer taking his time, drives it inside, finds Openshaw, and he gets off the glass for 2. As I was saying, the Yogurt Land Big Score dessert is in effect. Head on over to Yogurt Land in St. George after the game. First 5 ounces are free, courtesy of Holbrook Asphalt. Missed 3, and Olsen's there to clean it up after the tip from Hockersmith. He throws it away out of bounds. And it'll be Thunder ball. Getting into some depth here for the Thunder.
Good luck with that name.
Antonea Taufa.
Oh, you know it?
No, I have no idea if that was correct, but I'm going to pretend it was.
We know him well from the JV games, watching him before the varsity games. It's
Absolutely.
good to see him getting some real playing time.
Another 3 on its way. Wow. I'm calling it now.
That's our guy.
Our Findlay Subaru star of the game.
Oh my gosh, he has shot the lights out. He loves that corner 3. Rasmussen does. Oh man, he's over there.
He's hit about 6 threes this
He's
game.
over there again with his arm up.
He wants another one.
Oh man.
The defense got there a little too quick, but he was clapping for it. He knew he was open. Right now they're going with a 5-out offense. Andrus all the way to the glass, no, and a whistle. That's going to be the 5th foul against
Pearson. He's pleading his case with the.
I mean, there's nothing you can do now. It's been whistled.
That's it.
Yeah, nothing you can do now.
Coleman Pearson is a senior. That's it for him. Excellent player. Probably didn't see his best tonight because he got in early foul trouble.
It's tough, too, because Pearson's a senior, so that was his final moments on a basketball court in high school ball. So that's always tough.
The finality of it all. Rasmussen checks out of the game.
Rasmussen with a hot hand there. From the looks of it, though, of course, Desert Hills looking to face Payson. I was thinking Pearson. I almost said Pearson. Going to face Payson on Saturday.
I think Pearson is a 1A team, right?
Sure. I don't think that's a team at all, at least not in the state of Utah.
60-33. Desert Hills pulling away.
Yeah, Mason Rasmussen easily, off the inbound here to Olsen, easily our Findlay Subaru star of the game. Offensive rebound off the miss. Hawker Smith backing it up and foul. He's going to head to the line.
We'll give it up to Mountain View, taking the 3.5-hour drive down here on a Wednesday night to start the playoffs, start the state tournament. A lot of effort. They played hard.
Absolutely.
Just couldn't get a lot of the shots to fall at the beginning. I will say they've shot lights out from the free throw line, but just maybe not as much depth and size as the Desert Hills Thunder. But they've played hard.
They have.
Hold their heads high when they head off the court tonight. Hawker Smith makes both.
Thunder basketball on the other side. Just over 3 minutes left to play. On the drive in, Springer, he goes to kick it out. Talfa, they're calling for it. The fans want to see it. Put the shot up. Scoops it, no.
Going straight at the big man, too. Kevin Lewis back the other way with a beautiful move on two guys. Gets called for the foul. Kevin Lewis going to go to the line.
Lewis has been sitting on 4 fouls for a while, but has just been able to stay in there.
They haven't really taken him out of the game either. He stayed in, kept his nose clean.
Now we got the crowd cheering as well because they want to see some more of the bench guys coming in.
Couldn't quite make out who exactly they were cheering for.
I thought I heard Andy, which would be maybe Andrew Garner, is the ones that I'm hearing. But again, I don't know how correct that would necessarily be.
Why don't you yell down to the students and ask them?
Yeah.
Terry hands it off.
Hey, which guy do you want down there? Springer on the spin move, lane inside, floats it up and good. On the other side, driving in and stopping.
Got to feel good for the Desert Hills Thunder, ending the regular season of region play with 4 losses in a row, including an overtime loss at the end of the season. It's got to feel good to start off the state tournament with a win.
Hawker Smith gets the putback.
Again, the energy's still there for Mountain View.
Springer finds Andrus. The kick out. Talfa, no, he loses a handle on it. Terry will take it inside. Talfa cleans it up. Andrus, yes. And timeout. I would not be surprised if we see the floor cleared and the bench with the final 2 minutes left to go. We'll see how it ends up. We'll take a break. We got 1:49 left to go here in this ball game. And we'll be wrapping it up on the other side with the Fan Sports Network.
At Grass Creek Construction, they put their heart and integrity into every build. Their team is committed to delivering top-quality commercial projects that stand out. Integrity is their competitive edge. Building with passion, building with purpose, proud sponsor of local sports.
Create your own relaxing, comfortable space. Boulevard Home offers the guaranteed best prices on furniture, appliances, mattresses, and more. And buy with no interest financing. Shop Boulevard Home, because home is who we are.
Hey, it's Marco from Coral Canyon Golf Course, inviting you to play the course with the best backdrop in southern Utah. Make sure you get out and experience great golf for a great price at Coral Canyon. Visit coralcanyongolfcourse.com or call us at 435-688-1700 for your tee times.
Final minute 49 left to play. From the Thunderdome, Desert Hills High School, Lewis picked up full court pressure. Bringing it across now is Olsen all the way to the baseline. Kicks into the corner. 3 on its way. No good. Rebounded by Tauf, and he's able to kick it out. All the way to the basket. No. Put back. No.
This is where Caden's got to earn his play-by-play money with the some of the second stringers for Desert Hills Thunder in the game.
We got one starter out there with Luke Terry. A few other guys have been in the game. Colton Andrews has been out there for a while. As Hockersmith, wow, at the end, won.
Update, by the way, Cedar Reds taking on Timpanogos at half. They trail 38-22. Pineview leads at half, the last we heard as well. 34-28, Pineview over Snow Canyon. He makes the end one.
Final minute to play. Here's Terry, drive inside, and a whistle. You know, at this point, I'm with the crowd. I want to see some of these JV guys get some playoff action.
Get them in. They're on the bench just
Coach
itching.
is looking down there.
He's like, who should I put in?
All right, maybe I'll put one
Maybe I'll put one of these guys in.
It's like, all right, he's talking to 2 of them.
Oh, I see some. There we go.
Somebody. Here it is, Andrew Garner. Garner to check in after the whistle. This shot. If there's another whistle, he'll come in. So we'll see if they get another whistle or not. And there it is, the reach and foul. Sawyer Kohler sacrifices himself.
Yeah, I think that he did. So he.
The 6'5" junior.
Oh, somebody else is coming in.
Yeah, we're going to see Sam Chase, younger brother of Ben Chase. Rattle in the rim there, no good.
Sam looks like a smaller version of Ben. He really does.
He really does.
He's going to grow, I'm sure.
Second one is good. A much younger crew out there at the moment, for sure. All bench guys for the Thunder in the final 40 seconds left. Taufa, 3, gets it to go, and the crowd loves it.
That might be the loudest cheer we've gotten all night long.
A 3 on the other side, and that one is good. Cooper Kill, who has checked into the game, seen some minutes, gets a 3. Final 20 seconds left to play before Desert Hills will move on. Andrus drives it in. No, and a whistle. So taking a look here, what it's going to look like again, we will see Desert Hills move on. They're going to take on Payson.
Now, listed on the website for the bracket, all the games on Saturday are listed at 1 p.m. Is that true?
As far
as
I know,
when they are going to
happen? That is the default time.
I didn't.
But schools can discuss amongst themselves to see if they want it at a different time.
Okay.
Missed free throw there, offensive rebound.
Because there's about 8 games on Saturday, and right now they're all scheduled at 1 p.m.
Yeah, it just depends on how it all plays out. Hockersmith with 3 at the buzzer. No. The Thunder will move on to the next round of the playoffs. Final score 70-45. They will play on Saturday. Again, potentially 1 o'clock in Payson. Mountain View wraps up their season here.
Before we get into all the accolades and everything, I once again got to give a shout out to Mountain View coming down, like I said, on a Wednesday. They played hard. You could tell that, they didn't quite have the depth or the athleticism as the Desert Hills Thunder, but the effort was there, and they played really hard. So congratulations to the Mountain View Bruins. And thanks for coming down to the Thunderdome.
Absolutely. We've given out our Findlay Subaru Player of the Game already.
Oh my gosh, that
was easy. That was easy. Mason Rasmussen got that. Our Appliance Wholesalers Plus Playmaker Play of the Game. I just kind of want to go with the barrage of corner threes. I mean,
where I was going to go was towards the beginning of the fourth quarter. Rasmussen made a corner three. The very next sequence down, Ben Chase made a three, and that pretty much took any life that was left from Mountain View. That took it away from him right there. So I'm going to say that's the sequence that I would get to the play of the game.
Absolutely. I want to switch things up. Well, let's get to our Jersey Mike sub of the game. I want to give it to Kevin Lewis over on Mountain View.
Good call, by the way.
You know what? He came off the bench. He played a ton of minutes, scored a lot of points for them as well. We're going to give it to Mountain View and Kevin Lewis.
Fairly certain he went to the free throw line probably 12 to 14 times.
I think camped there.
I think he only missed one free throw all night long. He had 4 fouls, like you said, and he played a lot with 4 fouls, kept his nose clean, kept his team in it. So Kevin Lewis from Mountain View on the losing team, winning the Jersey Mike's sub of the game.
And finally,
one of my least favorite things, by the way, that they do is they put up the hoops.
I know, they put up the hoops early.
I don't like that. Let the kids shoot the hoops on the court where their heroes just played.
That's
no,
right.
but put up the hoops.
That's right.
Sorry.
Finally, we wrap this up. We'll get you out of here quick because we want you to get on over to some of these other games. The Fan Sports Network is broadcasting Pineview and Snow Canyon.
Let's see if we got some updates from any of the other games, from any of the other. Last we heard, Cedar midway through the third down to Timpanogos 54-27. That's a big ask of the Reds to go up to Timpanogos and take those guys on. But that's the last we heard, 54-27. And last we heard, too, Pineview was leading Snow Canyon by 6, but that was at half. Do you have an update on that? Are you seeing anything?
Yeah, I was just going to pull up the game here to see if I could catch a score. And I know it's almost the end of the third over there. I can tell you that much, but I can't tell you the exact score. So I know that Pineview is 43 because I can see that on the scoreboard. That's about as much as I got. But we'll see if we can get you a score from that game as Pineview just scored again.
Little behind the curtain here. Caden is literally on his phone on YouTube watching the Fan Sports Network on YouTube to try to get the score of the game.
That's right. We do what we got to do. So tell you what, just go over there and watch it. We're gonna get out of here early.
You can also listen to it on the Fan Sports Network as well, 95.3 FM, 99.5 FM. We got to shout out our team here tonight, our camera person, Monica from 99.9 Coney Country. She's a little under the weather, but stepping up and running the camera. Nate back in the studio as our in-studio producer for the little bit of time that we were on radio for the Fan Sports Network. And you, the viewer and the listener, thank you very much for tuning in tonight.
Absolutely. For Chris and myself and Monica and Nathan in the studio, appreciate you joining us. Head on over to the other link we have for the Pineview Snow Canyon game and catch that one. Winner of that one will go on to face Crimson Cliffs Mustangs. So have a good evening, everybody, and we'll catch you next time.